Hello and welcome to this review for the new gift with purchase from Lego called Magic Maze. Now, while it is called Magic Maze, it's more of an obstacle course, and I'll go through it with you. Maybe that's not recommended for a review to do it live. We'll see how it goes, because this is going to be a bit tricky. But I did want to show you what it was, and I want to show it to you quickly, because there's only a few days left where this can be a gift with purchase. So if you want to have all the info possible on it, and if it's something you'd like to have, then hopefully this review helps out. First thing I want to point out is that while you see that it's 12 plus there, honestly, a 6-year-old could build this. And I know it because my 6-year-old actually built most of this. And I built it as well. We both took turns. And there's not too many tough techniques. I think the only thing that might be a little bit tough is the minutia for the plates that we have, maybe here, especially the little pink ones. However, while they may not be easy to line them up, the fact that it's all plates here together, and how do I say this? You have the borders actually help it line up anyway. So in the end, it works out fine. Now, in terms of this itself, I'm going to get this out of the way, and we will go through the different stages. They say there's 14 different parts to it, and yeah, there are. So we'll go through it. You've got the top here where you're going to have the ball that's going to go through this area. Then it will fall. You'll see. I'll do a demonstration. Hopefully it works out. We'll see. There is a maze inside as well. I'm going to remove just this to show you what to expect a bit. So you see inside, and you're not really supposed to know exactly how it looks inside. You're just supposed to get the ball around. We see that it does have like it's also a maze inside as well, and it does not align at all with what you see on top. Okay. And after that, you have these two areas that are counted as distinct areas. However, honestly, with the ball, the velocity when it comes out of here, it just goes right through. There's not much to it. This is the part that I find the trickiest of all, because the ball itself cannot actually roll down. It can't. You have to make it hop, as you're seeing like this. See, there you go. And that's why ill-advised to practice this. But I want to show you what you're in for if you actually do purchase it. So yeah, you actually have to make the ball hop from basket to basket. Then you have this area here, which is supposed to be like a little honeycomb with a bee. And you'll see the little parts where you have a bee and you have another ladybug here. Those you get as extra pieces as well. It goes around. Then it goes to this more industrial kind of area. And this is fine, even though you do have to make it hop onto it, there's been no problem. What I like the best is right here. So when you have the ball here, there was a hole, and I was wondering what would happen, but you see it actually fits perfectly with a hole. You do have to make the ball bounce onto this area, like this. And then, see that's, yeah. So while this hole is measured so that the ball won't fall through, this does. So what you have to do is, once the ball is at the end here, you have to tilt it all the way down so that it only bounces on this little orange beam, as you see here. And then it goes onto this area. Yeah, it's not, you'll see it does come off. You need to be very precise, and something that I can't really do too well when I have, this camera between you and I. That's the end of it. And then the last little part that's it's funny how it's not much, but this little ladybug ends up actually being a real pain, because you're right at the end, and to get here you have to make it bounce over the ladybug. So there, like this. And yeah, that didn't work out too well, but I'm gonna get it back, and then it goes down to being here in this clamshell. And there is an extra ball here that you can take out after if ever it falls off. So I will give you another little demonstration now that I've gone through all the steps. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to point out. So you do there is 332 pieces, and a lot of it is nice big plates. That's very fun. You also have these really, really nice, I'm not sure if these qualify. I guess they qualify. Yeah, the Technic pieces here for you to be able to hold it like a handle. These are very nice and clear. Sorry, what am I doing? Can't see too well. These pieces here. These, I guess you would call them quarters, right? Because you've got 4 of them. And they're quarters to make kind of an oval. And I'm assuming they're Technic pieces. I'm not familiar with them, since I'm more of a I usually deal more with like traditional Lego than actual Technic. But yeah, this looks like Technic pieces, and I just find them really cool. So you have like more unique pieces in this set. Not necessarily, I don't know, not necessarily unique, but pieces that you don't see often with a typical Lego set. And like I said, they're very generous with the amount of big plates you have too. So I thought this was a good value. Now, whether it works well or not, that's going to be for you to decide. If you're talented enough to make it go through, I'll try here, just show you what it can do. And if it doesn't work out, then so be it. But yeah, so the first thing to do is literally get the ball rolling like this. Then see it goes directly inside. Now you have to finagle. So it went through. This is the part that's tough, like I said, especially as a review. That didn't work out at all. So this part I do find tough. Okay, that worked. Then I dropped off. We'll go through the beehive. I'm just gonna go through this part you saw. We'll go through it again. And yeah, the rest is basic. Yeah, I did cheat at the end. That's it. I'm not gonna do it again. But if you want to have it know exactly what you're in for, what it does, what it works, if it's functional or not, that's it. It is functional, but at the same time, there's enough gaps for it to fall off. And that may be part of the whole thing. You have to be like, I guess more talented, balanced to get it just right. It's up to you. At least now you know exactly what this entails, and if it's worth you doing your big purchase now to get this gift with points. Gift with purchase. That's the proper term. All right, well, on this note, guys, I wish you all the very best, okay? Take care.